Why, what, and how of self mastery. There is a superpower within you. It is unique, internal, and always present, even if you haven't fully recognized it. Whenever you touch it, life feels miraculous. Peace arises, pain dissolves, problems resolve, creativity flows, and life moves with grace. Everyone has tasted these moments. This superpower is hidden behind an inner illusion that yogic masters called Maya. Maya is not outside, it operates within you in three powerful ways. First, it presents itself as a sea of emotions. A surge of emotions and reactions overtake your mind and senses. Temporary feelings appear like absolute reality. You lose clarity, get consumed by pain, and forget your real possibilities. This storm disconnects you from solutions and from your inner power. Second, it creates false rules and identities. Maya builds temporary beliefs and identities that distort perception. You treat small issues as big problems. It makes you see threats as opportunities and opportunities as threats. You keep solving the same problem in different forms because these false rules block sustainable solutions. Third, Maya operates through compulsive feelings. These compulsive feelings make you mistake inner needs for external symbols. In youth, they appear as pleasure or novelty. Later, as security, validation, comfort, or recognition. They hijack time and energy until years pass, and you are told life is a struggle and acceptance is the only path. This illusion is so strong that it makes automatic reactions feel like free will. You think you choose your warm clothes, not realizing winter compels you. You think you choose your partner, not realizing hormones drive you. You think you work for money, not realizing compulsion, validation, and fears push you. Slowly, Maya makes you value what weakens you, disconnecting you from real love, real wealth, real creativity, and real power. When trapped in Maya, you forget how to respond and start reacting to everything. These reactions are dangerous. In the mind, they become stress, anxiety, and depression. In the body, they appear as lethargy, illness, pain. In relationships, they become conflict, loneliness, isolation. In success, they make you inconsistent, spoil your focus, and reduce your discipline. At the core, they lead to negative thinking and self doubt. We call these 5 dysregulations. They are affecting over 2 billion people worldwide. Many people seek solutions. Modern science mostly tries to treat the symptoms. It still has no definition of the mind. So, how can it diagnose or solve the problems of Maya and reaction? Apps, bots, journaling, self help, and lifestyle techniques offer temporary symptomatic relief but cannot break the cycle. Ancient masters understood the root cause and prescribed yogic, Vedantic, Buddhist, and other time tested methods. But these paths have their own limitations. They often demand belief, surrender, or dependency. They don't always encourage questioning. They take years to give sustainable self control. And they rarely offer a direct, simple, reason based method accessible anywhere, anytime. That's why we created Ceekr, your school of self mastery. We distilled 5,000 years of yogic and Vedanta psychology, the first principles of attention and the choice making mind, and converted them into a simple system to help you measure, manage, and master your reactions and convert them into winning responses. We were trying to find real answers for ourselves. We weren't thinking of building any enterprise movement or cult. But as we moved closer to the answers, our experiments demanded sharing. We needed to work with others, test our answers, and find out how they applied to others. As the experiments started spreading, so did the joy. So powerful was the truth that emerged that it simply started guiding us. The next steps were not up to us anymore. What started as a personal seeking journey became an enterprise called Ceekr. The enterprise became an algorithm. Then a course, then a mentoring program. And then the algorithm merged with clinical science and AI and became a scientifically validated system of preventive health. We just watched ourselves play, and the language became teaching, the maths became measurement, and the students became a family. As more members joined this family and gave of themselves, the family started becoming a movement. People came from all walks of life and started adding their own flavor. The structure emerged as an app and a 4-step process. In step 1, you're invited to measure and track your mindset. Using a 5-minute assessment on the Ceekr app, you can measure your reactions, mind, and attention. This simple assessment can reveal how your mindset is currently affecting your health, relationships, finances, and success, and where it will lead if unchanged. It helps you look beyond the emotional storms, the false beliefs, and the compulsions. In step 2, you're invited to manage your mind and attention. Through yogic remedies, learnings, and mentoring, you calm storms, improve biochemistry, and subdue destructive reactions. Certified mentors, ordinary people who transform themselves, guide you one-on-one and in groups. Within weeks, you begin reconnecting with your superpower. In step 3, you can move into the mastery phase. You learn the fundamental systems of mind, attention, energy, thinking, and the observer within. You activate inner clarity and free will. You begin overcoming challenges sustainably and pursuing real love, real wealth, and real creativity instead of temporary distractions. Deep into the mastery journey, you enter step 4. Here you work to discover your swadharma, or your unique purpose. Maya disguises itself in thousands of ways. So even after step 1, 2, and 3, you need a final weapon that can cut through that Maya, become the sword of your unique superpower, and help you shape your destiny. Now you move to discover your swadharma, what the yogis call the purpose of your birth, what you can understand as your unique path of excellence, based on your deepest desires and the path that can end your cycles of suffering and maximize your contribution to the world. Living your swadharma aligns you permanently with your superpower, enabling love, abundance, impact, meaning, joy, and sustained excellence. So if you are a seeker and have always felt that something was missing, if something inside you is longing for a home and not sure if it even exists, come with all your doubts, questions, and skepticism. Come to test the truth, a truth so precise that it could be made measurable and taught to an AI. A truth that is more structured than spirituality, more purposeful than science, more complete than self-improvement, and more beneficial to health than medicine. Come discover if we are just dreamers living in a make-believe bubble, or whether this is the path you have been seeking all your life.